the King and Doc podcast. It is Saturday night, kind of sometime around 11 p.m. And the Blood Doctor with my man, King Hooli. What is up, Hooli? How you living?
What's up, my dude? Hey, our apologies for being late. You know what I'm saying? Kids and stuff, preparation. I guess I could have started a little bit early, but
Grown man
dealing a lot of kids today. You know what I mean?
Grown man business. It's all
bunch of parent stuff. So yeah. But we here. You know what I'm saying? So, if you got a problem with it, whatever. You know what I mean? We here. Cheers. Salute. Modelo and Twisted Tea will sponsor tonight's episode.
Coda Brewing Longboard. Appreciate you.
Hell yeah. What's been up, man? How's everything been?
Oh, life. Children.
Right.
And we discussed the gender reveal last time. And I think it's actually really appropriate because if you look at right behind me, we got a live on air sign.
Yeah.
It's blue in the middle and it's pink on the outside, right? So there we go, right there. That's our colors for the gender reveal. All right. I've gone so far as to include the colors. Plus, if you'll look at your live King and Doc podcast logo, blue and pink. So listen, we have gone as far as we need to go for the gender reveal, but I'll just tell you, it's going to be difficult for me because now I have to learn to be a girl dad. And I'm assuming that includes getting a shotgun to chase off any boys who eventually want to date my daughter, because that's what's going to be happening. So hooray for me. I'm going to have a daughter. 2 kids, 1 of each, retiring after that. That's it. I'm done. No more.
You done?
I can't handle anymore.
You're not going to come after the title?
No, I will not be coming after the title. There will be a mini Blood Doctor 1 and a mini Blood Doctor 2 and no mini Blood Doctor 3.
That's
as
it.
long as I can possibly help it.
That's good, bro. That's good. That's good to hear, man. Well, hey, congratulations, man. Daughter, bro. Hey, I will definitely be there for that moment, you know what I'm saying? The bad boys moment.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm gonna be old, but hey.
That's perfect. You can play the Will Smith role. That's hilarious. Although actually, I'm gonna have to tell you, we'll be honest. There could be someone coming on this podcast who might want to fist fight you for that moment. I don't know. It's possible. It's possible. There's possibilities coming. There's possibilities in the world. But
we have a guest.
We do have a guest. But tell us, before we get to our guest, tell us about life in Hooland. How has it been? What have you been doing? And then we will bring in this guy.
Oh, okay. Man. Everything over here has been great, man. So we just been really, you know what I'm saying, getting ready. What's up, first and foremost? What's up, Glenn? Hey, man, I saw Glenn, said he attended the WNBA All-Star Weekend. I caught it on TV, and it sounded like it was pretty dope.
Glenn is all about all things Indiana basketball, so
yes,
I'm not surprised he
100%.
showed up to support the Fever, even though Caitlin Clark wasn't able to participate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. He's a big Indiana guy. So, shout out to Glenn. Shout out to the Elite Sports Entertainment Network as well.
I'm guessing that Glenn watches Hoosiers like every Friday night. Like just like
it's such a good movie, though. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm watching.
No, I'm not even hating. I'm just saying it's probably true.
Oh,
Glenn probably watches a lot of Parks and Recreation. Again, I'm not even hating. I'm just saying. I'm not even hating. I'm just saying it's probably true.
Hey, Glenn has good taste. Just not in basketball.
Those are good things. I am not hating. I'm just
not with basketball teams.
I'm just saying Glenn is Mr. Indiana. It is. If I make a post on TikTok about the Pacers or anything, I immediately got a comment. So I'm just saying. You got the Google alert for Indiana Pacers for anyone on the planet posting. My man is ready to go. Twice on game days. I love it.
All right, come say hi real quick. Come say hi before you go. This is Brandon, everybody. He's supposed to be here, but he's not. Say what's up. All right, get out of here. Close my door. Thank you. I love you. Bye. He's gonna come back. I need to get up and lock the door real quick.
My son is gonna sprint in here now, having seen that. He's gonna be like, "What? I'm allowed to be on Dad's show?"
Yeah, hey, but it's a total dad show. So that's what I had going on. I was able to watch a couple of the fights today. Dustin Poirier and Max Holloway fought this evening, and Max Holloway did his thing. I also saw Pacquiao. Pacquiao returned to the ring tonight, and he fought Mario Barrios, and ended up in the draw. But I feel like Pacquiao won that fight.
As a future White House card, maybe. Yeah.
Maybe we'll see. We'll see what's going on. Oh, he's sitting up for 4 hours a week. Oh, wow. 4 hours.
Wow. All right.
That's commitment, man. Appreciate it.
This
but let's get to this guest, though. We have an extra special guest in the building.
Yes, we do.
It's our A1.
Our largest fan.
Yeah, our largest fan. Our day one. He's here for every show. And I heard it's his birthday.
It is. That's why he's allowed to be here. That's what I'm just saying. But it is. The one thing is, it is painful to our audience because now we're missing some talk show commentary. You're just gonna have to bring it to us. My man Keith is with us. Treehouse Bandit. What?
Let's go. What's up, Keith? What's going on, man? Finally here. He's brand new. He has to unmute his mic.
Yeah, see, there we go. We're both muted. It's my lifelong dream to be a guest on Tonight Show, so thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Good stuff, man. Glad you're here, dude. You know, we're gonna definitely miss some of the comments because you're here. First off, happy birthday, bro! Like, you know what I'm saying? What's the plan for the birthday?
Well, we had some food I had some food with my mom in the morning, and then I came over here and hung out with the family.
Right on.
I don't really have much plans other than that. I went back to college for basically for my 40th year.
Okay, right on. Hell yeah. Oh, yeah, well, welcome, man. You know what I'm saying? You finally here. People get to see your face. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be the first of many times. Hopefully, you'll be on this show. So, you know what I mean? Welcome.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We're going to get ready to kick this thing off. A lot of news. A lot of stuff went down in the news this week. Your boy Donald Trump and this whole hoax. It's a hoax now, right? About the Epstein Files. They don't exist. Something like that. They existed, but then they don't exist. Now they exist, or whatever. But the the Wall Street Journal obtained a picture that he drew in Epstein's birthday book, and Donald Trump is upset and he's suing him. What?
Well, let's first of all acknowledge the fact that a birthday book sounds like it's something from Mean Girls, and so the fact that that's what's going on here really reinforces what AOC said before, that the girls are fighting. And it seems to be very true at every single moment of every single day. And, you know, as many people have pointed out that, you know, Donald Trump suing the Wall Street Journal and Rupert Murdoch, in fact, allows for the defense to go through discovery, which means anything that's ever been discussed, talked about, whatever, you know, emails and all those things now become public purview. And it's going to be really interesting how some judge is going to bend over backwards and try to not let anything Donald Trump has ever said become public. But this seems like a really dumbass decision. And, you know, that's right in line with every single thing else that goes on with this administration. So I'm not surprised at all.
What say you, Keith?
You know, I'm glad it's happened. Well, no, I'm glad the Wall Street Journal put out the story. I'm not surprised they're suing them. I think that they're not going to settle. I think that they'll stick it out. You know, having seen other like CBS capitulate to this lawsuit, I think they wouldn't have ran this story if they weren't going to like see it through the end.
Oh well, yeah, definitely. I don't think. I mean, I don't know if some of this stuff is like overreaching, but I just think it's funny. It's hilarious to me that the administration is definitely trying to put out so many stories to dampen what's going on, like to get us away from the Epstein Files, to get us to stop talking about it. It's crazy how, because like on his whole platform was exposing the people on that list, right? That's what he campaigned about. That's what the people were talking about. That's what a lot of people with QAnon, he was dealing with that mess, and we're like, you know what? He's going to expose the people on the Epstein list, people who showed up to the island. He's going to expose the flight logs. Bill Clinton's on there. Obama's on there. So many different celebrities are on there. There's so many different people that was on that list, but then all of a sudden, hey, there ain't no list. You know what I'm saying? And this is the point where like even people in MAGA are like, hold on now, buddy. Come on.
It's the only thing in the world that
give us something, because everything he's given has been bullshit. My opinion. Every excuse.
It's like the only thing in the world that people in the left and right agree on, and yet it seems farcical or impossible that there is some secret list of, you know, smoking gun information that proves all of these things, because like I'm sure that there are lists and flight logs and all sorts of things and, you know, various circumstantial information, but the idea that someone is holding, you know, a hard drive full of all of these, you know, I don't even know. There's certainly a conspiracy. There's certainly a cover up, but like of what? I don't even know. That's the craziest thing at this point, is because there's a certain level of impossibility required for, you know, like thousands of people to get away with one crime. Like there's a certain, like at a certain point it's impossible. So there has to be some subset of things, like the most grandiose things about Epstein, about him trying to seed the world with his DNA and all this shit. Like this shit is fucking insane. Yeah. So some subset of this is true. But if there's like truly this like incredible level of smoking gun, why has no one put those things out there? Like what this whole thing is insane to me. Like they've made it worse by lying about it so many times. Whatever is out there, they have made it like they could release every single thing they have, and if it doesn't contain like an obvious smoking gun that ties lots of Democrats to this, people are just gonna be like, I don't believe it. There's more. Because they built it up and covered it up so much that now the only thing that people will believe is like they're like, I want to see the child pornography. That's where MAGA is like at this point. That's what these fucking people are insane. They do. That's like what they want, dude. You see, Greg Gutfeld like went on his show and was like, we should just call each other Nazis and reclaim the word, like black people have reclaimed the N-word. So Republicans are literally on Fox. They are literally on Fox calling themselves Nazis.
That is crazy.
At what point, so calling themselves, saying they want to see child porn, is why is that even a step too far? They want to lower the age of consent to 14 in Tennessee. You know, like fuck these people, man. Like they have no limits. There's nothing. This whole situation is the most insane thing in the world. And the worst part about it is it probably won't even damn Trump to anything.
No, I don't think so either. It's wild, man. We deserve to know what's on these files, what's on, you know, what's in these things. It's the craziest game of let me throw wool over their eyes. You know what I'm saying? They just keep feeding you BS over and over and over again, and people are figuring it out. Like, wait a minute, none of this stuff makes any sense, because you know you tell them this is on your desk and you're ready to unseal it and let everybody, you know, read it and make it public for everybody. But then you're saying like, wait a minute, we can do that, but there ain't no list. So what's the point of even doing it? But now it's all a hoax. Obama wrote it. You know what I mean? Who else wrote it? You know what I'm saying? Like at this point, you know what I'm saying? What did he say? The Unabomber, you know what I'm saying? The Unabomber probably, you know, has something to do with it too, you know? So it's kind of just weird, man. The whole ordeal is like weird. It's
an embarrassment. We're
that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. It's an embarrassment that we're sitting here have to deal with this shit. Like World War III was like on the cusp of it. Now we're talking about an Epstein file, and this motherfucker who's clearly lying to everyone is trying to cover it up. So it is what it is. He's throwing everything.
And he doesn't even know what he's lying about, by the way. Like whatever it is he's lying about,
varicose veins, or like he has some weird shit going on with his hands now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything's about his, I guess, his mental capacity at this point. I don't know.
Yeah, he has blood flow problems, which is a very serious issue. You know, like that, like just very serious. Like that's a major problem for anybody, and it affects every single thing about you as a person, including, your mental, right? I mean, like that's. I'm not a doctor. I just everything I read is that's exactly what it says.
You say stupid shit, like you do dumb things, like wanting to host a UFC fight on the White House lawn. If this doesn't scream idiocracy, man, I don't know what the fuck else does. The minute I heard this guy say he wants to do this stuff, I immediately went back to that scene in my mind where Terry Crews is shooting an M16 into the air at some truck rally. or whatever was going on in Idiocracy.
Yeah. That's the honest to God truth, dude. I always think of Idiocracy like basically every single day now. It's a little frustrating though, because like a lot of people don't even understand Idiocracy. Like you'll see MAGA people be like, "We're living in Idiocracy with these liberals." It's like you're literally you are a goddamn moron. Like it's unbelievable.
Right, for sure.
Every single time I think that like conservatives and Republicans have no bottom, they sink lower and lower. And this is, the lowest thing in the world, literally turning, the White House into, a show stage. And this is the sort of thing that, my father would have had a conniption after conniption after conniption over, 10, 15 years ago. And now he's going to be like, well, I think it's great to blah, blah, blah. These are disingenuous, nonsense people with non-real opinions. Like, again, there are lifelong Republicans who are just like, I vote Republican for lower taxes. And I don't understand how those people still think that way, but whatever. The people who are like still like Donald Trump's a genius. Like, I don't even know what to fucking say to a person who says that. Aside from, excuse me, I ordered fries with that.
I don't know, man. This thing is getting weird. This is like I said, it screams idiocracy for me, man. The fact that we're stupid to this level. Like at first, like say the White House was revered as this like this place of power. Now it's just like a not even the middle, the main attraction ring, tent for the circus. It's like one of the most how I guess one of those tents that has like the bearded ladies in the fun house, in it, because this doesn't show anything about a power or any type of respect. That America's a joke, man, and it's sad. It really is. I love this country, bro. And I've defended this country. I fought for this country, and just to see it become just such a joke is very heartbreaking.
It really is sad, man. And you see stuff like this, and just like, I wish I could be surprised. And it's like, of course they're going to do UFC events at the White House.
Yeah. It makes complete sense. The next thing we're gonna have is, I don't know, like some ESPN Ocho events, at the White House or whatever. They're gonna have a 3-on-3 at the Supreme Court. I don't know what's gonna happen with this. I don't know the levels of stupidity this administration is willing to reach to make $1.
It's basically just think of the worst idea you can think of, and they'll do it. Like, it's kind of where we're at.
I'm pretty sure that's what they have. They have like a think tank of those guys. Like, okay, everybody, gather around. What's the dumbest thing we can do? UFC on the White House lawn. That's a good one. Who's gonna top that one? Let's have a fight on Mars. Oh.
Guys. I'd watch
that. That was Elon Musk's suggestion, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Elon, sit down. That's probably where it started. The beef. You told me to sit down. We can't have fights on Mars. We can have fights on the White House.
You know what? Remember when Elon Musk was going to fight Zuckerberg? Maybe we can do that on the White House lawn. You know what? Like,
that would be badass.
If we're going to do this, like, let's just fucking cross the Rubicon. Let's go through the looking glass. Let's just do this thing. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, there's no reason. Again, like, no half measures. It applies in every single situation, and it applies.
Let us vote on who fights.
Like celebrity death match. I'm with that.
Live action celebrity death match at the White House lawn. That would be fucking sick. That would be sick. Who else would want?
Who do you think would win? Like, if they did like a celebrity death match period, where I'm talking about like, not professional fighters, but if they like made them fight to the death on the White House lawn, like what celebrity is winning? Like I'm talking about actors.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I like Henry Cavill,
I would like to see Ben Affleck and Matt Damon fight each other.
You know what? I hate this discussion. Never mind.
Why?
I'll change my mind. Because you're putting two of the great white people against each other, and I can't have it because we have so few great white people. Most white people are terrible. But and putting Ben Affleck and Matt Damon against each other, it's my fault. I brought it up. Listen, I hold responsibility for the terrible topic of this conversation that I bring up. It's on me. I will take the blame.
Why not? I think that would be a good fight.
We can't put two of the only good white people.
I think that'd be a good fight. I think that'd be a really good fight.
It might be a good fight. It probably would, but the point is that there's like 6 white people left who aren't evil, and I'm proud that 2 of us are on this show right now.
Okay,
it's getting really
Ben Affleck and Matt Damon.
Yeah, and then Tom Cruise, and then who's the white
Steve Carell, maybe.
I'm just kidding. Anyway, all Celtics players are evil. I'm not a Celtics fan. Fuck that team. So I'm just going with it. Anyway, all right. This is the most ridiculous idea ever, but whatever. All right, what's the next time? Oh, okay, here we go. All right.
So you get a minute. You know, Bradley Beal signs with the Los Angeles Clippers after the Suns buy out his contract. You, as a Suns fan, I mean, you have the Suns cap on. I already see you saying loosening it up right now, limbering it up. You better talk some shit. What you got to say about this?
All right, listen.
Tell us why you mad, son. Tell us why you mad.
I normally do not want to insult a player publicly. I don't like to kick them when they go out the door. I think a lot of that shit is lame. When people threaten players on social media, all that shit is dumb. I hate all of it. All of those things being said, fuck this motherfucker. Fuck your peace sign. Fuck your buyout. Fuck your contract. Fuck every single thing about Bradley Beal. We rescued this dude from a horrible, horrible situation in Washington, and he repaid us by not fucking trying at all. He repaid us by getting angry that Coach Budenholzer asked him to play in the role of a championship player who helped facilitate others on offense. He said, "Oh, that's not who I am." So, like when Devin Booker was asked to play as a role player on the Olympic team, he did that shit because he wanted Olympic gold, and now he's got 2 of them. When the Suns asked Bradley Beal to play a little bit more point guard and play a little bit more defense, he said, "I don't do those things." Man, fuck you. And to then mail in every single second of this whole thing and just purposefully take any trade value you have by fucking, oh, my pinky finger hurts, I can't play today. I hate this motherfucker. I absolutely hate him. He is the worst of modern sports divas. He is an NFL wide receiver playing in the NBA. I cannot fucking stand him. I hate him. I am so glad that his ass is gone. And the thing that drives me nuts is all the people who were fucking dragging the Suns for having him on the roster are now like, oh, he's going to be an amazing fit for the Clippers just because he's so cheap. Well, Bradley Beal at $50 million is terrible, but at $5 million, it's amazing. It doesn't fucking matter if he doesn't play. It doesn't fucking matter if he stands around and does not a goddamn thing. It doesn't fucking matter if he sits in the corner, can't make a shot, and then doesn't play defense. He's not going to do a fucking thing for the Clippers. And by the way, the Clippers are about to have one of the worst seasons of all time. Every single player on their roster is old and injured. Fuck this team. Fuck the Clippers. Fuck Steve Ballmer. I'm done. I hate all of them. I hate them all.
Wow. Okay. Tell us how you really feel. That's damn. I don't know if I felt that way about an exiting player. Like, Jimmy Butler, I was kind of very upset with the way he left Miami. I don't know, not to this level. You know what I'm saying? Because he did some similar like BS. I'm glad we just traded him to Golden State or whatever, but he did some similar crap. He talked a lot of shit on the way out. Just made a big deal about everything, like including his shoes. And what type of shoes he wanted to wear for game day. Like he just, did his best like to bug the system. And when he went out there, he did, and like he definitely played for Jimmy, but I don't think I'm as mad as you about Jimmy as you are about Bradley Beal. I'm happy to see
him. We watch
leave.
every Suns game. The 2 of us watch every single Suns game, and you can account. I don't fucking trash Suns players, even when they're gone. I really don't do that shit. This motherfucker didn't try. Yeah, and I got sick of watching that shit.
Yeah. Oh, I get it. 100%. I get it 100%. Like, you don't want that for sure. Calling him an NFL diva, like that's 100. That's accurate as fuck in my opinion.
The front office has a lot of blame too for trading for him in the first place. It was a huge gamble on someone that's not even playing that many games. I think he didn't even play the year before. And then when he came with us, I was like a little bit optimistic. And he just wound up being 50 games. He averaged like 50 games a year with us, and it's just disappointing. I'm glad that he is gone, because now we're in the second apron and we can do a lot of things for our future. And it didn't seem like he was going to be there to play for us anyways. I don't think he's going to do well in the Clippers if he plays the way he played for us. But I have a feeling that he's going to play harder for the Clippers than he is for us for some reason. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Who do you want to see replace him?
I wish we would get like a real point guard. I like the Colin Gillespie guy we have, but I wish we would have gone after a point guard. But that's not what we're doing.
Yeah.
I'm really curious to see if we're doing point Booker or if we're trying to play Jalen Green at point guard. That's the other thing for me is like the Jalen Green thing. It kind of hurts my heart a little bit because I've hated on this dude so much, and now I have to like talk myself into rooting for him. And it's just one of those things. Like I don't know, man. It's gonna be an interesting year, but I do think over 31.5 is bullshit. I think we're gonna do better than that.
Okay, right on.
Me too.
Hey, it was a big week in cheating. You know what I'm saying? Cheating. Not cheating in sports, like cheating on your significant other or your spouse. And there's no bigger moment than this couple. Can we call them a couple? At a Coldplay concert, being busted on the kiss cam. Apparently, the guy's a billionaire of some corporation or whatever, and she is the head of the HR, which is a huge no-no. On top of a bigger no-no of the fact that they're both married with children.
Man, I mean, I don't listen. As a person who works in HR, poor choice, really poor choice. This is truly. I mean, I just think it's fucking hilarious that, like, if I went up to any person in the United States right now and said Coldplay concert, they would instantly start laughing because the whole fucking world has seized on these two people. Like, this is like truly, truly insane. And I mean, again, they suck. They were cheating on the Jumbotron. Like, these are not good people. They got ultimately what they deserve. Like, because it's not just the cheating. Like, that's bad, right? Cheating is bad, obviously.
Definitely bad.
And it's a betrayal and all those things. But to flaunt it in front of other employees who do know your spouse, that is a second betrayal in and of itself. This is, I cheated on you, and also, fuck you. Like, this is truly special. And, the internet, man, the internet has jokes.
Yeah, the internet ran with this thing, man. I don't, bro. How? I mean, I just want to know what was going.
You
through
are
his
speechless.
Speechless.
I
just want to know what was going through his mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess he was like, okay, well, it's a Coldplay concert. What's the worst that can happen? You know what I'm saying? You don't go to a Coldplay concert thinking you're going to be put up on, you know what I'm saying, on a thing. You know what I mean? On the Jumbotron. And oh wow!
As one commenter put it, what a horrible way to find out that your husband loves Coldplay.
They're hugged up, they're dancing, they're all booed up, and then. But you know what I'm saying? I didn't get a picture of it, but there's a lady. I want to say it's probably the lady's friend. She knew.
That actually is her second in command in HR. Who's laughing because she just saw her boss get caught cheating on national television. And another promotion. In the future. Oh yeah.
She's not getting a promotion either. She thinks she's about to get promoted. She's not getting a promotion either. They're gonna investigate it. They're gonna see like, oh, you knew this whole time. Because her smile was like, oh wow, they're busted.
Hey, well, she wasn't stupid enough to get caught, so I don't know about that. What were you saying? You said it was a movie? What'd you say?
Well, this is like straight out of a TV show or movie, like something like this happening. But it's like real life. It's so rare. I'm here for it.
Yeah, this is one of those things where in a movie someone goes, "This is not a movie. This is real life." You know what I'm saying? But it's actually a fucking movie. But in this case, it actually is real life. That's so true.
It's crazy because we get to watch a guy realize he's losing $500 million.
Yeah. You're watching a person realize their life is over in a millisecond.
In a flash. That was crazy.
You would see this same thing basically if someone walked up to this dude and pointed a fucking 45 in his face. Right. That would be the same look that these two had when they just both realized every single thing I've ever, Of course,
my thing was like
they'll probably do a reality show together after this when they, like.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Did he think like his wife was in the building? You know what I mean? Did he think it's like what you showing up on there? Maybe some of her friends were probably there. What was his excuse to get out of the house that night?
I don't know, but I think the smartest thing you do. I think the smartest thing you do is just like start doing the Heimlich maneuver. Be like, oh, choking.
Exactly. Yeah.
I was trying to save her. It looks bad, honey. I know. She was choking.
She's choking. I was trying to save her. And they thought, we're done.
Oh yeah.
You guys, they were cute. Yeah. That's sad. Hey,
the reaction didn't help them at one bit, dude. It's like,
oh no,
they would have been better off just keeping the hold, and sway, and maybe no one would have said anything about it.
I know. And then he's like, "Oh wow, that reaction." It was Chris Martin's like that reaction was like, "Wow, you guys having an affair? What the fuck was that?"
That's the thing is you bring attention to it by doing that. No one in the world would. I mean, the people who know them would have known, and it would be embarrassing for them closely. But it probably, unless someone,
it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. Yeah, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal, right? Because it wouldn't have went viral. Saying Chris Martin would have never mentioned like, "Hey, you guys having an affair?" It never would have been viral.
Someone was recording it, I guess, because it did get posted. But I just think they made it so much worse by who posted it. If they just like don't do anything, like nobody's gonna.
Don't trip. Just be cool. Be cool. We're gonna get out of this together.
Yeah, you make it worse by like.
Wait, isn't that Mark?
Yeah, basically, one of their spouses would need to have seen
it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. One of the spouses would had to have seen it, or one of the spouse's friends or relatives had to have been in that concert and seen that. You know what I'm saying?
Not that I am advocating.
No, not that I'm advocating either. No, not at all.
With it. I'm just saying that
if you're going to
reflexes in the moment,
do that.
Yeah, well, the reflexes in the moment were bad. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But this is obviously we see why they make poor choices. This is an anti-cheating, married person talk show. So that's where we stand on those issues.
On those issues, we don't do that. Black men don't cheat anyway.
I wish I could say the same thing for white men, but we just literally showed one cheating on his wife at a Coldplay concert.
And we were talking about another one earlier. DAZN is ditching the pay-per-view format for boxing fans. I think they're kind of taking a page out of the WWE, who kind of like switched over from pay-per-view. They signed their deal with NBC, and they will bring the WWE network over to Peacock. And with doing that, the TV rights and the streaming rights and stuff like that no longer having a pay-per-view events. Now they call premium live events, and boxing is pretty much doing the same thing, which is, in my opinion, like business-wise, is very smart. What you think?
Yeah, what an exciting way for the Saudis to sport wash all of the horrible crimes that they've committed, including murdering Jamal Khashoggi and ushering their way into the American life as a normal group of people by funding every single major sports event that they possibly can. First, they purchased golf by paying a bunch of golfers to leave the PGA for a tour that literally nobody on planet Earth watches. And now they want to get involved in boxing and all these other things. So hooray for the Saudi royal family and the Saudi Royal Vision Fund, which has found a way to come into the United States and completely wash away all of the horrible things that we know about them. Because sports ball, this is the same family that harbored terrorists from 9/11. But don't worry, because we're better now. The billions of dollars have made us so much better. Please don't pay any attention to the fact that we have $1 trillion in your stock market. And if you froze that money, our entire economy would be crippled. Pay no attention to any of those things. Please watch this motherfucker hit this other motherfucker and then watch golf. Very excited. Listen, on the surface, I agree with you. This is a phenomenal idea because pay-per-view sports is a stupid and dead concept because nobody has a cable box anymore. It's all about streaming. The problem I have with this is that they're doing this with Saudi money. And this is just yet another way that the Saudi royal family is trying to purchase their way into the United States lexicon as not bad people. And they are very bad people. And but it won't matter. It doesn't matter. It literally will make what I say will make not a goddamn bit of difference because they're not going to fucking lure me to Saudi Arabia and cut my goddamn head off. If I get an email from them explaining that, oh no, we'll come to Saudi Arabia, we'll show you. Oh no, I'm not falling for that shit. You're not going to get me. No.
Won't get me either.
I'm going to stay here and watch live golf.
There's a reason I will, I refuse to use WhatsApp. So I don't trust any of them motherfuckers over there, bro. I'm sorry. Ain't happening. I don't use WhatsApp for this. But to be back on topic, I think this is a phenomenal idea. As far like business wise, pay-per-view is definitely a dead concept, especially with boxing being in the state that it is. Saying like we keep people keep clamoring to watch Jake Paul fight. Hoping he gets knocked out, but slowly but surely, this dude is getting better. And no one wants to admit that. And eventually, he's going to fight somebody good, and he's probably going to take, people will start taking him more serious. But as just as a person,
I'm sorry. I'm smoking weed right now. Did I just hear you say that people are eventually going to take Jake Paul seriously as a fighter? Did I hear that?
Eventually.
Did you get that from ChatGPT or did you come up?
No. I didn't get any of that from ChatGPT. The dude's getting better. It just is what it is.
All right. Okay. All right. Listen, we're gonna come back to that one in 1 year.
We can definitely do that.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Just from my opinion. I do. He's getting better.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm just saying that typically when you fight 5'9" Nate Robinson and then 70-year-old Floyd Mayweather and then 700-year-old Mike Tyson, next he's gonna fight Yoda.
I mean, well, his last fight, even though his last fight was against Cesar Chavez Jr., who hasn't fought in like in a minute, his skill, you just watch from the progression of each fight. I'm not saying like he's up there on this level, is ready for like a title fight or anything like that. And actually, he's this fight he just won, like put him on a national, like on a ranking with I want to say the WBC, which is like I
would love it if he would fight Canelo so that Canelo could kill him.
I mean, definitely he's definitely not ready for a Canelo. He's definitely not ready for any of these other people. But like my opinion, like I said, he's slowly getting better.
Okay, we're gonna come back.
We can definitely.
That's just not an opinion I expected to hear. I
gotta say it like it is, bro. Like, even as I didn't like it either. You know what I mean? I definitely one of those people that want to see him get knocked out. And I will say this too. Like, I mean, I know you don't watch WWE, but his brother Logan Paul puts on a great show.
Well, I believe that
I get it. People don't like them because they're streamers and because they're kind of assholes and stuff like that, but they're fucking really good athletes. And I have to give my credit when credit is due.
I don't need to talk about why the Paul brothers are assholes because they've done that enough for themselves for the world.
I agree with you.
I'm sure that Logan Paul puts on a good show. I mean, the WWE is over the top screaming maniacs. He fits right into that perfectly. Like that's like it's it's crazy athletes going crazy with crazy storylines. They fit into that. I'm not even hating. I just was very that is the most positive opinion of Jake Paul boxing I've ever heard. I was surprised to hear it. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, I gotta keep it real, bro. I gotta keep it real. One thing about doing doing sports podcasts, like with Truth Be Told Sports Podcast, and doing it for so long, it made me more objective to sports. And it kind of ruined it, sports for me a little bit too, because I have to see it that way. Since I'm reporting it. You feel me? So I had to see. So like it sucks. You know, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, you wouldn't have caught me saying that shit about Jake Paul. But now, like, you know, he got a few fights under his belt, and as long as I've been watching the sport of boxing, you know, seeing his skill progress, gotta give it to him. I'm not saying he's gonna beat, you know, he put him in there with Canelo. Canelo will eat him alive. And I think, you know, Manny Pacquiao just fought tonight, and even though he's old, you know what I'm saying, like 46, 47-year-old, he would, you know, put him on Jake Paul. I think he probably would beat Jake Paul, you know, but they, you know, whoever is like setting up his fights, they're doing it smart. They're doing it smart.
Kick my ass.
I mean, he probably would, you know what I'm saying? 100%. But I want to fight him. I mean, I would love to say, yeah, I'll get in the ring and do that. But like, this dude does this shit every day. No, I don't want to get in the ring against Jake Paul. Sorry. My bad. Yo, fuck that. You good, bro? You got it. You got it, my boy.
Listen. Here's the thing. I would love the opportunity to make $50 million on Netflix. So I would fight Jake Paul.
Oh yeah. You talking turkey, then yeah, for sure. But I'm not gonna get out there and embarrass myself. Like, now, you want me to fight like somebody like FaZe Rug, or you know what I'm saying, somebody like that? The hell yeah, sign me up. You know what I'm saying? You want me to fight a YouTuber? I'll fight a YouTuber.
Oh my god!
Let me tell you. Yeah, I will. You know what I'm saying? For $50 million, I will beat the shit out of Casanat.
Oh my god! My weight class would be like Drewski. He'd take his ass out. He's got nothing on me, dude.
That's probably my weight class. Like, yeah, they probably give you like Drewski or somebody like that. Shit, Salt Poppy, man. People ain't talking about that dude. That dude is about to go pro. That motherfucker's nice too. YouTubers, guys who get into it, and they get into that. I want to fight this YouTuber boxing. You know who sucks at boxing though? Those goddamn Island Boys. Them motherfuckers suck.
Hardy Boys.
The Island
Boys. They're ugly motherfuckers. Yeah. The craziest, dumbest face tattoos. The most Jin was Z's kids I've ever seen in my fucking life, bro. Like they're terrible. I don't know how they're relevant, or I don't know. Maybe it's a thing people do down in South Florida. I don't know. Whatever. Hey man, it's almost it's about that time. Oh, it's about that time. All right, it's about that time. All right. So we have not told Keith the top 10 here. So we're just gonna, you know, and you might just have to react on my mic to these ones, because it'll be hard to unmute back and forth here. So you just Keith is not, so you'll see him. He has not heard our top 10 yet. So we're gonna go through and show the reaction of someone who typically enjoys our top 10, who's dealing. This is more of this is a different one. This is, you know, this is
a different one. I mean, because it's parody. It's parody. Like, you know, we do this. We do this top 10, and we always have the I can't talk right. Disclaimer that according to the King of Doc, this is top 10. Is like, you know, we think of a topic, we go back and forth, or, you know, through our text group, go back and forth from 10 all the way to 1. Each one is funny. Some of them shock. Some of them shock each other. You know what I'm saying? So. This one right here we decided to do. It's kind of relevant to, you know, saying today's times. It is the top 10 list of lies Trump will tell to distract from the Epstein Files, according to the King of Doc. And once again, I'm just saying this is just parody. Okay, it's parody.
Yeah. But
so for you MAGA fans out there that's gonna jump in our comments and tell us to go to hell and say how un-American we are and we should be probably deported tomorrow or have ICE raid our house. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna let you. That's a
It wasn't enough to piss off the Saudi royal family. I also had to piss off the American royal family.
So let's do it, man. You ready to get into it, bro?
All right, man. I'm on number 10. So we're gonna start this week with me. So number 10 is Donald Trump insists he never met Jeffrey Epstein because he's never flown on a plane since the Democrats made Trump Air fail, which I believe would put him sometime around never having been on a plane since 1991. Now, the most shocking thing about this one probably is for most people, I'm going to assume, is they're going to be like, wait, there was a Trump heir? Because there actually was. Amongst all of his many failed businesses, there actually was an airline that he started that you might be surprised to learn did not pay its creditors and shut down very soon after opening. And, the most incredible part is that he started this at the time when, he had his casinos and all these things. So he had unlimited money pouring in and, places to actually fly to and from, and he couldn't make it work. And I like bringing up that failure a lot because it's pretty difficult to bankrupt a goddamn casino and an airline at the same fucking time. And this guy figured out a way to do it. He's a thought leader. Okay, let's show him the respect that he deserves.
Yeah.
Only I can bankrupt multiple businesses at multiple times, he says.
I did not know about Trump heir.
You did not know about Trump heir?
No.
Okay, so there we go. So Keith did not know Trump heir existed, and now so that's what I'm saying.
Well, yeah. So you tune in, you learn some shit.
Exactly.
It's forgotten history, man. But I'm telling you, it was a disaster.
That's one thing about us, bro. We don't forget shit. We don't forget a fucking thing.
I got the Wayback Machine, baby. I'll never forget anything again.
Let's go. All right, number 9. Donald Trump will announce that he had like a dream in which a certain particular celestial presence, like, you know what I'm saying, will visit him. Donald Trump will have a dream where Jesus, that's right, Jesus will come to him in a dream and tell him that Alf and E.T. gave Obama the Epstein list on top of Mount Olympus. We all know about the documented, the UFOs, like UFOs are real. It's probably pretty sure there's life on other planets. And Alf, in Donald Trump's mind, Alf and E.T. are real people. And they do exist, and they come down on Mount Olympus. You know what I'm saying? They got like a visitor's visa from Zeus and gave these files to Obama, apparently. It's crazy news, man. Hey, that's breaking news, bro. I'm sorry. Breaking news. If you guys, if you haven't heard yet.
A visitor's visa.
Mm-hmm.
That's some shit.
They got like an Earth visa, like from Zeus. Yeah. So,
oh my god.
I totally would be a MAGA.
You think Alf would be a MAGA supporter?
I think so.
I feel like also Harry from Harry and the Hendersons. Like, masculinity. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of these like 80s, alien type, we may not really like their political opinions.
Yeah.
Like anyone who was in Red Dawn is not, although then again, they hate the Russians so much that, Trump, who knows? Like, it's a real confusing time.
That's what I heard, bro. This is what I
Number
heard.
8?
Yeah, number 8.
Number 8. All right. Now, this one I'm really proud of because it's not at all immature and is an extremely adult joke for adults. Trump will try to say that they did research and that the files were written by ChatGPT, and he will slip up and say ChatBBC, and we know where that would go. Now, I see that my good friend here used ChatGPT to make a ChatBBC joke, and I'm going to let that one go because that's pretty funny. I mean, I got to be honest, that one's not bad. And I just really could see this happening. And the funny thing is, it might even happen because he would be trying to say something about the failing BBC, the British Broadcasting Company. Maybe they tried to do it with or whatever, but we all know where this would go. And, still one of my favorite memes ever was the photo of Kellyanne Conway in the White House, like with her knees up on the chair, and someone put a Brazzers logo in the corner. Again, extremely immature. Ridiculous, but
hey, man, I don't know what you're talking about. I heard BBC the channel.
There you go. Yeah, exactly.
I heard BBC the channel.
Big black consciousness. It's about space.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like I'm talking about black holes. Like when
These are great black holes.
We're all going to hell, so it's all good, and there's no problem. Number 7.
Number 7. All right. We got a bit more breaking news in here, man. Apparently, Donald Trump has, with the Martin Luther King files, he talked about the JFK files. Donald Trump will admit that he was the lone shooter on the grassy knoll that fateful day in Dallas. Anything to distract or tell anybody that he is he's not accused of those things that he's been accused of doing on that island with Jeffrey Epstein or in Mar-a-Lago or whatever. He's gonna say that he did it. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, yeah, just time travel for him is wild. I think that's a whole crazy thing.
Can't you see Charlie Kirk on Turning Point News being like, I mean, really, if Donald Trump shot JFK, is that really that big of a deal? Like,
but if he did, yeah,
that would be exact.
I hate our show so much, bro.
Ben Shapiro would be like, I feel like it's problematic that he shot JFK, but on the flip side, can we really not trust our president just because he committed an assassination? Everyone is problematic if you hold them to that standard,
Right.
And then he would go to Home Depot and buy a board and put it in a plastic bag and then talk on the internet about how his wife is never wet when they have sex. Because that's what Ben Shapiro does. So I think we're on number 6 now, right?
Yeah, number six.
All right, number 6. So yes, Trump will assure all of us that no matter what we think he did, no matter what evidence we have, that he absolutely does not remember anything before last week. So no problem, no possibility that anything could have occurred because literally I don't even remember where I was. I'm not really sure where I am right now. At this point, he talked about how he didn't know that Jerome Powell would be, nominated for Secretary of the Fed. He nominated Jerome Powell for Secretary of the Fed. Trump is literally sundowning on television at this point. We watched Biden go through it. Now we're watching Trump go through it. And the craziest thing to me is that, again, it's not like it's sad when people go through cognitive decline, but usually when they go through cognitive decline, half the country doesn't agree with the racist bullshit that they're saying. Like when you go to a hospital and there's some old people saying crazy racist shit, there's usually not a bunch of people like, this guy should be president. That's not totally how
there's no one saying that whatsoever. They be like, hey, that motherfucker's crazy. Listen to him.
Yeah. Okay, just for a moment. Let's say that you walk into like a nursing home, right?
Right.
And you hear a man say, they're eating the dogs and the cats in the neighborhoods, the Haitians, they're very bad people. You'd probably be like, yeah, that's what I expected to hear.
Just keep walking.
Okay. Yeah, whatever. Just keep that guy's crazy.
Yeah, you don't expect to hear that on a fucking national presidential debate stage. You know what I'm saying?
And you wouldn't think to yourself, you know what? This guy's a visionary. This guy's got ideas because
they're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
I'm sick of what these normal people in Washington are talking about. I want to hear about who's eating cats. Who is eating cats? That's what I want to know. That's my political stance.
Right.
Number 6. That was
number 6. All right, number 5. We have some breaking news here. Also, the UFC title. I mean, the UFC event planned for the Washington. For the on the White House lawn. I'm sorry, for the 4th of July for next year. Just signed their main event.
They signed their main event.
They had the main event. Yeah, the main event is going to be Donald Trump versus Mike motherfucking Pence for the bad motherfucking title of the worst person in the world. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to duke it out in the main event of that UFC title fight. You know what I'm saying? Who are you taking? Like, who are you taking in this fight? Who you guys taking?
I think Trump fights stay dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll bite, he'll rip hair, just like George Costanza.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I feel like Pence would start the match by praying, But then I think don't you think this would go? Trump would just like walk out and grab the microphone and be like, "It was an amazing match. I won. You all saw it. It was incredible." Like he would, like there wouldn't even be. He wouldn't even have to fight. He would just say, "I won," and everyone would just agree. Like, "Oh my god!"
But yeah, he won 100%. Like, wait a minute. Didn't he tap him? No, he wasn't tapping. What he was doing was signaling that his arm was hurting and he almost broke it, and to let him go so he could finish fighting fair.
I just imagine Trump in any scenario. Like, don't you think of Trump like Kim Jong-un at this point? Like Kim Jong-un officially, he hit like 11 holes in one on his first game of golf ever, according to the North Korean government.
Right.
I just think Donald Trump is at that level at this point where he would be like, I could score 20 in the NBA. You know,
bro,
what I mean?
I said damn near the same thing on Tuesday, and people were fucking pissed off at me. I was like, this dude is like basically trying to turn the media into like North Korea's media.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Where he can't do anything wrong. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump fucking went 6-0 in the NBA Finals. Not Michael Jordan. Donald fucking Trump hit that shot over Byron Russell. You know what I mean? Even though there's concrete evidence, video evidence of Michael Jordan doing that, no. MAGA will have you believing Donald Trump did that.
Allegedly.
No, there's no alleged, sir. As a matter of fact, we need to get this dude off the show. You know what I'm saying? He's gone. You can't say that.
He's just been sued by Donald Trump and...
Right, you just been sued. So, like, no, it's absolutely not. Yeah, I just said the same thing, bro. That was crazy.
That would be amazing when we eventually get sued by Donald Trump. I would love getting sued by Donald Trump would be like an honor, you know?
Yeah, 100%. I think I will frame it. I'll put it right there.
Yeah, that means that you like occupy headspace in his crazy mind.
No, Trump.
I want him podcast. We need him to be like the blood doctor and King Hooli of the failing King and Doc podcast. You know,
what calls himself King?
Nobody watches it anymore, and that will point so many people to the show. Like,
no one watches it anymore. No one watches that show whatsoever. It comes on Saturday nights on YouTube at 11 p.m. Pacific time. If you haven't, subscribe now. Hit the subscribe button.
Nobody watches anymore. It used to be a very great show. Then they started saying horrible things about me.
It's a beautiful show. King Hooli, he calls himself King. He said no Kings, David. He calls himself King. The blood doesn't have a doctor anyway.
You wouldn't say that shit. You would. You wouldn't say that shit. Oh,
no rights in his family. All right, man. Hey, I think
number four. All right. So I like this one. Trump will announce that he is tired of hearing about the Epstein Files and he has hired Scooby-Doo and the gang to get to the bottom of it. Because, I mean, if you're going to go with any supreme detective agency who knows exactly what they're doing and knows how to uncover the worst of the worst, I would assume that Donald Trump thinks that Scooby-Doo is at the top of that list. I am assuming at this point that Donald Trump believes that Scooby-Doo is a real talking dog because it's been since he was like a child that this dog has been on television talking. And I just think at this point that he's like, we've got to find Fred. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's going to take Daphne and Velma, and Shaggy is going to eat with the dog. It's very delicious. I love the food. And I just think, I listen. If there's not a mystery machine parked in front of the White House at this MMA event, I'm going to be incredibly disappointed. I am. I believe that we could like realistically sell this guy Scooby snacks. Like I think we could do that without much difficulty. And I'm not talking about the like golden graham crackers they make for children. I mean, we could sell him dog biscuits. I mean, 100%. And I don't even think it would be hard.
He's at that age that 100% he would eat dog biscuits.
Right? Yeah. He's the type of dude who would like eat a.
I'm gonna have to admit, when you said this shit to me,
it tastes like meat. They're so good.
Yeah. I laughed for like 20 straight minutes when you said this shit to me initially. Hey, I know you hate it, but I had to throw it in chat GPT just to get ideas for the, for a slide or whatever. And they popped up with the image. This image
was amazing.
This image, hold on, so let me bring it back up. This image is fucking hilarious.
I like how he stepped to the side to let Scooby talk. Because he knows America really wants
Scooby's on the mic.
Yeah. Scooby's gonna do a mic drop up next. We've offered him 40 sandwiches to find the culprits.
But that shit was amazing, man. But did you hear this? Did you hear this though?
Did we hear what? What happened?
It was some breaking news that Jeffrey Epstein is actually not dead.
Oh.
Yeah, he's not. He's actually in Cuba right now, man. I heard that he's in Cuba right now, and he's dropping a mixtape with called the Jeffrey Epstein. What's it called? The Jeff Kaluma Maganati. He said the Mar-a-Lago theory with Biggie and Tupac. I think the first single is gonna be called "Bitch I Ain't Dead." You thought I was. What happened to that 1 minute? It's like a 7-minute song of him just going off on Donald Trump. Shit is fucking dope, bro. That shit's gonna be fucking fire when it drops out here in the States, bro. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be it's the hottest shit in the streets right now. Fucking Jeffrey motherfucking Epstein and Biggie Tupac in Cuba right now. About to drop an album, bro. It's gonna be bigger than They Not Like Us.
GPT killing it with the images.
Oh my god, dude! Yeah, oh my god, like, you realize this is not even outside the realm of possibility. Like, no. We're not even living in a world where this would be crazy. Like this, this is one of the more plausible things on this list.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm just the way that things go now. You sent me this, I was like, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, no, I believe that. Yeah. And I believe even more that the way they're looking at him through the window, like they want to kill him. Yeah.
Yo, you gonna fuck around, be dead for real.
They're like, Arrested Development, like either that or he's spitting absolute fire and they can't fucking believe it. They're like, how is this motherfucker better than we are? That's the only other face that could be. Like that one Holiday Inn Express commercial where the dude like can rap out of nowhere.
My bad.
He's like, I did say the Holiday Inn Express last night.
All right,
so that was number 3, right? Number 2. All right, we're getting into the nitty gritty. Mm-hmm. So number 2. All right. So again, I like this one too. Trump will announce that he invented the time machine and went back and killed Epstein to solve the problem. He just did it too late. So unfortunately, those 3 minutes that are missing from the thing, this little bit of a technical detail, my bad. I did not go back far enough. I meant to do it. I did not successfully do it. It's one of those things. And, very interesting of Trump to go back in time to kill Epstein and not Hitler, because you had a real opportunity to do something, even greater that also probably would have, if you kill Hitler, you change history so much that Jeffrey Epstein probably doesn't become the same guy that he'd be. Probably just, the world would be incredibly different. But no, he chose to kill one of his best friends, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is
that's sad, bro. It's a tragedy at that point, bro.
Yeah, this is like a Julius Caesar, like A2. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's killing one of his bros. I mean, they used to have sex with underage girls together, and now you're murdering him. I mean, like, oh my God, what a horrible situation.
Wait, like,
4 white monsters.
When does he go back, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, it all depends. Like, okay, going back to
he didn't go back in time far enough to stop that.
When did he? You know what I'm saying? When did he go back in time? Did he go back before the, him going to those parties? or does he want to keep all those memories? So, like, even like when he goes and kills him, right? If he were to go back and be successful,
the joke was that he went back. The joke was, which I clearly did not successfully execute, was that he went back in time to kill him, but didn't want to go back in time so far enough that he didn't go back to the parties, so he just killed him in his jail cell. That's the joke that was not properly executed, was that I was implying Trump loved being a rapist so much that even given a time machine, he would still do it.
Okay. I got it. Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out, like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get at. That's exactly what I was trying to get at, because I was like, did he go back before the rapes? I mean, the grapes, or did he go back after the grapes? You know what I'm saying? Did you still remember those times?
Yeah, Trump is a rapist, and we know it, and that's he knows it, and he would never. He didn't even go to his own trial to defend himself against it. If you don't even show up to defend yourself against a rape charge, you're proud of that. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Trump, the real estate mogul.
Wait, what? Who?
The guy with the buildings. Yeah,
the guy with the building on it. The names on the.
Yeah. Yeah, you've heard of
that guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he's a rapist. It's terrible.
No,
that's crazy.
You haven't heard about this? You never heard about Trump the rapist?
All right.
No, I've seen him on The Apprentice.
This is crazy.
He's making reference to Jim Downey.
Well, watch this. If that shocked you, this is definitely about to shock you, because you got some more breaking news just coming into the King of Doc Studios. Donald Trump is expected to sign an executive order declaring Amnesty Day, and immediately admitted to everything and wrote a book about it. I did it all. I mean, it's just a working title, like, you know, say, fuck it, I did all of that shit. What's the original working title? But they had to cut it down because, you know, censorship and whatnot. You know what I mean? You can't put that in Barnes and Nobles like that. Expect, you know, kids, you know, go out there, they want their Bluey books and shit. So.
It's OJ Simpson style. Like, remember he wrote that before he did that?
Yeah.
Like, if I did it, here's how. Like,
if I did it, that's exactly what happened, man. Donald Trump.
No if, motherfuckers, I did it. Here's how.
I did it all. So
I wrote myself a pardon, but I used an auto pen, so the pardon doesn't count.
Right. That's crazy. That's crazy. I can't believe he would do that.
Yeah. That was the top 10 list, because if we did have sponsors, they would have canceled.
Sure.
And that's the kind of top 10 that we're looking for around here. That was flagrant. I'm pretty sure that if we're gonna start paying to promote these shows on YouTube, I might have to stop saying every single thing that comes to mind. So that could be a challenge for me, but it might be something that we'll have to conquer at some point around here.
Eventually, I mean, maybe. Hey, listen. Hey, what did we miss? Did we miss anything? Man. The WNBA, like I said, the WNBA All-Star Week was pretty cool. They wore shirts that said, "Pay us what you owe us," right before tip-off during the warm-up. So, you know, shout out to those ladies, you know, because like it was actually pretty cool. I actually watched the entire game, and I can tell you the last time I watched the WNBA All-Star Weekend.
The biggest problem that they have is that, you know, their rights are still controlled mostly by the NBA, and they don't have the ability to negotiate better contracts for themselves. And until they do, shit's gonna be the same. They need a better. You know, they got to make a rights deal with someone who can put some money in their pockets. Until then, it's, you know, these cheap ass salaries. But advertising pays the bills in all these leagues, man.
Yeah, for sure.
WNBA is not gonna be any different.
Yeah. You miss anything else?
I don't think so. Well, we did. You did your Days of Thunder review. Check this out on TikTok. I'm gonna post a review right after this episode of Karate Kid.
Oh, so, man, I can't wait.
TikTok too. So we got the reviews going. Also, thinganddoc.com available. We're gonna be posting some cool shit there as well. Every now and then some unique shit. So keep an eye on those things. That'll be coming up as well. We're gonna come up with the 2 next movies as well for the homework project. So we gotta do that too.
I don't know. I don't know. You gotta mention the movie, and maybe, you know, if I've seen it, I'll let you know. If not, then I would.
Have you seen Have you seen 2002's classic The Core?
Who?
The Core, starring
The Core?
Aaron Eckhart and Hilary Swank.
I believe so. I might have fallen asleep on it. Might have fallen asleep on it. I'm not gonna
We're
lie.
gonna come up with 2 more movies and we'll post them on TikTok.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, Days of Thunder was crazy, man. 6.5 though. 6.5.
Yeah.
No diversity. That was one of the only black thing on that movie was the tires.
That's from a different time, but we'll see how we feel about Karate Kid.
All right, man. What's going on with the Blunt Doctor?
Thanks for having me,
Jaden Smith.
Hey, yeah, for sure. Thanks for coming on, Keith. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Shout out to
I like the Truth Be Told sports sign that you got going on there, by the way.
Oh shit, my bad. Yeah.
Over here. Yeah.
Whoops. I used both of them, man. I forgot to take that off. I was wondering what was going on.
No, I wasn't even hating on it. I was actually saying I appreciate the advertisement. I thought it was chill. I'm still working on the longest episode of all time is what's going on in the Blunt Doctor show. It'll be done whenever the hell it's done. Probably 2026. I don't give a fuck. This is the show I'm focused on now, baby. We're prepared. We're doing big things.
Doing big things, man. Hell yeah. Hey, we'll keep tuning in. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hey, Keith, always welcome here. As always. Appreciate
having you.
Thank everybody, say shout out to Elite Sports and Entertainment Network. Shout out to Glenn. Shout out to Frankie for chiming in.
Appreciate y'all.
No Treehouse Bandit this week because he was fucking here. Happy birthday, my dude.
Thank you.
I ain't got anything else. Check you guys on Monday with the Truth Be Told Sports podcast. That long ass Blunt Doctor episode will be out soon. It's coming. It's definitely coming. So
I continue to work on it. It just keeps getting longer.
www.kinganddoc.com. That's a real thing. Eventually we'll get stickers out there. We'll start doing merch. We'll start doing other stuff. So be ready for that too. So that's it. That's all I got, man. You got anything?
Yes, perhaps. Oh.
You got anything else?
We're coming to Vegas.
Oh yeah,
watch
get ready. Yeah, watch that. We coming to Vegas, baby. So get ready. I got nothing else. That's it.
Peace.
Night.
Asked me partway through and said there was trouble with your